And hello, all my fellow nerds out there. This is Oracle Nerd Richie, and welcome back once again to DDLC Vigilante. So last time we got through the sleepover arc, and today we're gonna be continuing where we left off. Hopefully, finishing chapter 2 today. I don't know. Anyways, class is over already. I'm so focused on my work that I wasn't even keeping track of time. Usually, I'm staring holes into that clock, patiently waiting to leave. But lately, I've actually been doing more of my work. I don't really know why or where the motivation came from, but I'm fine with it. Who knows, maybe it's the fact that that 4 girls will now scold me if I slack off, instead of the usual one. I gather my things and start heading out to class. I make my way up to the club room, stopping right in front of the door. It sounds eerily quiet in there. Is that the first one to show up? I mean, I can usually hear Sayori and Natsuki's loud voices through the walls. Although, I guess Yuri could be in there considering how silent she is. I finally open the door and step inside. Upon entering the room, I see that I am in fact not the first one here. Monika's in the middle of the room wearing some small mint green earbuds. I'm surprised she's here this early. She's usually the last to come in. Well, if I'm not already, that is. Wait, is she dancing? I slowly chuckle to myself as I walk up to her. I should probably let her know that I'm here and that I saw all of this. I legitimately feel a little bad stopping this. It's kind of cute. Hey, Monet. Ah! She grabs hold of both my arms and makes me dance with her. I'm not really the dancing type. Murmur seemed to land on deaf ears as she proceeds to pull me around. She either didn't hear me or she's choosing to ignore me. Well, I guess I have no choice. I attempt to follow her steps, making me feel extremely clumsy in the process. But I think I'm getting the hang of it. Before I know it, my stumblings begin to resemble something of a semi-choreographical dance. I feel like I'm discovering some hidden talent that I've had. I spin Monika around enjoying this as much as she seems to be. And now for the finale. I grab her by the arms once more and go in for a dip. Once her eyes meet, we stare at each other in silence. This feels amazing. Just holding her like this, staring into her beautiful emerald eyes. Okay, this is already starting to go off to a cheesy start. Very funny moment. Makes me wish we could stay like this forever. What are you guys doing? I sharply look up at the rest of the club standing near the door. How long have they been watching us? Zero eventually stops clapping. Bravo, bravo! You guys are great dancers. Monika and I quickly break away from one another. I'm glad you think so, Sayori. But we should probably get started with club activities now. Right, Richie? Yeah. It's literature time and stuff. I should go read or something. We both walk in opposite directions of each other as the other girls remain standing in confusion before momentarily heading to their seats as well. I really wish I could see that animated. So please, I would love to see somebody animate that. Please. I want somebody to animate this moment. Just me reading this. Well, that's it for this volume. I put the finished manga back into my bag. Wait, I only brought one manga with me? Did I seriously not bring any others? Damn it. What the hell am I supposed to do now? I look around the club and trying to find something interesting to look at to kill time. My eyes land upon Monika, who seems to be focused on work on her desk. Damn, I really need to confess to her soon. Every time I see her, I just get this feeling eating away at me. All that dancing stuff we did earlier only made it worse. Luckily, Yuri didn't instruct me on what to do when I confess. Only problem is I have now is knowing when to do it. I don't want to do it at the wrong time and ruin the mood or something. Hell, I'm starting to doubt if Yuri's advice is even something I can pull off. I let out a small sigh. Maybe I need to hear another opinion on this. I glance around the room looking for potential candidates. Zuri is writing something on a sheet of paper. And Natsuki seems to be laughing at something in her manga. Well, looks like I'm stuck asking Natsuki. Because there's no way in hell I'm asking Sayori about this. Even if I don't mention Monika, she'll find a way to connect her to all of this and tease me about it. I get from my chair and begin to approach the closet. Hey, Natsuki? Can I ask you something? She looks up from her manga and makes eye contact with me. Sure, I guess. Casually sit down beside her. So I talked to Yuri about this the other day, but I kind of feel like I need a second opinion. I try to be as quiet as I can so no one can hear us. I like Monica, and I kind of want to ask her out. How do you think I should go about it? Seriously? Just ask her. What? No way. I can't just do that. Why not? I like that it's playing. I like that it's playing her version of "Okay, Everyone" in the back. He obviously likes you back. Huh? How do you know? You two were literally dancing in the club room together when we walked in. I mean, yeah, she has a point. And I don't know about you, but I've never seen Monica just randomly dance with anyone else here. Okay, fair point. But still, I'm kind of nervous about this whole thing. I just want to know when I should probably do it. Oh, I get to pick? Then I'd say right now. Huh? She forcibly grabs my shirt and stands up, pulling me up with her. Wait, Natsuki? Hey, Monica! She drags me by the shirt into the middle of the club room where Sayori and Monica were chatting. Yes, Natsuki? Richie has something he wants to ask you. You motherfucker. I'll probably just be looking at Natsuki all deadpan and flustered, like, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, okay. Let's give him some privacy, Sayori. Come on, I'll buy you a cookie from the vending machine. Ooh, okay. Luring her with the promise of sweets. Sayori and Natsuki storm out of the room, leaving only Monica and I. What the hell just happened? Am I really being forced to confess right now? This is all happening way too fast. Is something the matter, Richie? No. Everything's fine. I look away towards the ground. Maybe Natsuki's right. I just need to get this over with. At least if she rejects me, I won't have to worry about her answer anymore. I raise my head and look into her eyes. Monica? I like you. And I'm not like, as in I just like you. I mean, like, I like you. I watch your face flush with a bright shade of red. I see. This is it. There's no turning back now. I said it, and now I have to experience the result. That's funny because I actually like you too. Wait, what? She likes me back? Wait, you like me back? She softly nods, continuing to blush. I see. Well, I got this far and might as well go all the way. So, do you wanna, like, go out sometime? I can practically feel the sweat drip off my back of my head. I'd love to. I feel my face grow hotter when she says this. She actually said yes. Holy shit, she said yes. Well, when did you want to go? Like tomorrow or this weekend or? She lets out a few giggles. You don't need to be so nervous, you know. But yeah, tomorrow works for me. What? Where did you have in mind? I can't even think straight. I'm still in shock that we're actually going on a date. I'll let you think about it. Just text me when you figure it out, okay? Right. Suddenly, I hear someone climbing behind me. I turn around and see Yuri? How long have you been there? Did you forget that Yuri was in the room with us? How do you forget? How do you forget seeing a purple-haired girl in the room with you as well? Since I first walked into the club room. Wait, why didn't you leave with Natsuki and Sayori? Because I wasn't invited. I can hear Monica giggling in the background of our conversation. You did very well in confessing, Richie. Even though you didn't exactly follow all of my advice, I'm still glad you succeeded. Wait, you asked advice on how to ask me out? That's so cute! Hey! I just didn't want to mess it up, you know? I don't normally do this type of stuff. Both Yuri and Monica started giggling at me, embarrassing me further. Being the only guy in the club is tough. Isn't it time for us to leave now? Monica looks at the clock on the wall. Oh, you're right! Looks like it is time for us to leave. Good eye, Richie. We all returned to our desk and grabbed our things. I actually didn't know what time it was. I just really wanted to get out of that situation. I guess I'm pretty lucky today. Oh, that went about as good as I thought. Alright, looks like we're here. I'll see you tomorrow, Sayori. See you tomorrow, Richie. I break away from her and start walking towards my door. Good luck on your date. I instantly stop in my tracks. I slowly turn around and see a smug coral pink haired girl looking back at me. Who told you? Natsuki. What? That traitor! I told her not to tell you. That's actually why she told me. She, she said she knew that it'd make you mad. I'm starting to get this really strong urge to burn some manga right now. I let a deep sigh. Alright, let me have it. Well, you have what? The teasing? Go ahead. Oh, that. Well, besides the obvious I told you so, I don't think there's much else to say. I look at her in disbelief. Wait, seriously? Yeah, I got nothing. Oh, cool. I turned around and started heading to my home. You better not screw up your date though, Romeo. I sharply turn around and see Siri sticking her tongue out at me. Before I can respond, however, she runs towards her house, giggling to herself along the way. She really couldn't help herself, could she? I finally open the front door and head inside. Tuesday! Funny enough, it actually is Tuesday today. I'm recording this on a Tuesday. Okay, how about this one? Terry holds up a blue plaid shirt. No. Okay, then how about this one? Shows up another item of clothing, this time a tux I wore for a relative's wedding. Sorry, you don't have to pick out my outfit. My clothes, I'm fine. Yeah I do. This is your first date! I can't have you messing it up. Especially when it's one of my best friends. Her eyes begin to fixate on something. Why do you just have a random hanger hanging on your shelf? I put oh, she means the thing on the left side here. I put my hand to my chin as I try to recall how I actually got there. Honestly, I couldn't tell ya. See, you're hopeless. You obviously need my help. I let out a deep sigh and put my hand on her shoulder. Look, I know you care a lot about this, and I appreciate you for trying to help, but you're kind of overreacting. I can handle this on my own, trust me. She looks at me in the eyes and gives me a small smile. Besides, this date isn't really anything special. I'm just taking her to a cafe I found. So I feel like a tux would be a bit overdressed. She lets out a giggle as I put the tuxedo back in the closet. Yeah, I guess you're right. He takes a step back to judge what I'm wearing. I decided to go with a standard red hoodie and some jeans since it's been somewhat cold recently. You know, I could probably wear something a bit nicer, but I don't want to potentially scare her off into thinking this is some big thing. I think the best approach is just to be casual, like Yuri said. I guess you look okay anyway. Oh, wait, except for... She looks up close to me and stares at my hair. Wait, is she gonna... Before I can even finish, I thought Sayori starts to ruffle my hair. Ah, Sayori! Hey, hold still! You have to look presentable. Can you stop? I swiftly pull away from her. My hair is fine. She pouts and looks off to the side as I check my phone. Oh crap, I'm almost late. I rush past Sayori and run downstairs. Good luck, Richie! And try not to let her find out that you're socially awkward. Pretty sure she knows that by now, Sayori. Okay, if I remember correctly, her house is this way. I'd love to be able to just run there with my powers. Sadly, it's the middle of the day. Everyone would see me. And it's not really far enough where I could take the bus. Guess I'm stuck running. I firmly knock on the door. Be right there! I honestly still can't believe this is happening right now. I'm about to go on a date with one of the most popular girls in school. It's going to be really hard to stay cool during this, knowing her status and all. Actually, now that I think about it, every time I've hung out with her, I totally forgot about her social standing. I always just saw her as that nice girl from the literature club. I mean, yeah, you probably should. Huh. Maybe this date won't be so bad then. Suddenly I hear the front door opening, tearing me from my thoughts. Hey, oh, wait. Okay, wait. I I think I know what the outfit is referencing. It's a reference to someone from Persona. I just know it. Was it Makoto? I think it was Makoto, right? I don't know. I could be wrong. Yo, I look her up and down, expecting her outfit. You look nice. Thanks. You look pretty good yourself. Now I can tell she's trying to be nice. Ready to go? Yep. Lead the way. We both started walking side by side, making our way into the city. So, how was school? It was alright. Actually managed to not sleep through most of my classes today. Well, that's good. You should try to do that every day. Hey now, baby steps. Besides that thought, no. Besides that though, not much else really happened. Went to the club, read manga with Natsuki, the usual. You know, I've always been curious about the type of stuff you two are reading. It's not anything spectacular, but it's right. Don't tell Natsuki I said that though. Don't worry, your secret is safe with me. Good, because I don't need to give her more reasons to yell at me. But yeah, you should join us sometime. I think you'll enjoy it. I might have to take you up on that offer someday then. So, how about you? Your school days are probably way more productive than mine are. Well, yeah. But it's not like you gave much of a competition. Hey! Not even 10 minutes in and she's already teasing me. But to answer your question, my day was fine. I got some cookies from the drama club as a thank you for the props. Oh, that's nice of them. Yeah, it was a pleasant surprise. Too bad most of them ended up going to Stacy. I flashed her a puzzled look. Stacy? How come? Well, remember her date I told you about? The one that I helped her pick a dress for? Yeah? Turns out it didn't go so well. Damn, was the guy that bad? Considering he didn't even bother to show up. Say he was pretty bad. Yikes. Yeah. Well, she's lucky to have a friend like you around to comfort her. Thanks. Although, I doubt she'd do the same for me. I'm barely able to catch that due to her mumbling it. Monica? Huh? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it out loud. She looks away, slightly upset that as we started to walk this in silence. I started to take my hand out of my pocket and hold it out to the side, brushing against hers. This seems to have grabbed her attention. A soft smile soon forms on her face as she grabs my hand. We continue walking like this all the way to the cafe. Wow, this place looks nice. Glad you like it. I'd always pass by this place on my way to the grocery store and thought it would be a perfect time to try it out. Well, you have great taste. She begins to look at an empty table while I follow. Once she finds what she likes, we both sit down and pick up our menus. Well, this place looks way better on the inside than on the outside. However, because of how nice it is, I'm starting to worry how expensive the food is going to be. I opened the menu and began to look through it, something Monica already started doing. Let's see. Yep, just as I feared. These prices are ridiculous. So, thinking of getting anything specific? Depending on your answer, I might have to live on ramen noodles for a few weeks. You know, I'm not really that hungry right now. I might just get a coffee. Oh, alright then. I'll probably just get one too. She doesn't know how much my wallet is thanking her right now. But once we put our menus down on the table, the waiter walks up to our booth for our orders. Talk about convenient timing. I'd like a black coffee. And I'd like a cappuccino. We both hand him the menus as he walks away. Monica? You drink black coffee? I had a feeling this question was coming. I'm sorry, it's just... I don't think I've ever met someone who drinks black coffee. Well, what can I say? I like the bitterness of it. This girl keeps managing to surprise me with every new thing I learn about her. Suddenly, I hear my phone go off. Are you kidding me? Who the hell is messaging me right now? Sorry. I didn't think to turn my phone off. Don't worry, it's fine. I like my phone to be the culprit. Hope you guys are having fun on your date. Smiley face. Sayori, you shouldn't be sending them messages like this. You might disturb them. Yuri, aren't you also disturbing them with your message? Oh no. It's okay, they're probably too busy smooching. Lol, busted. I'm sorry for disturbing you with Monica Richie. It's fine, Yuri. For the record, no, we weren't smooching. Yeah, whatever. Go back to your date, lover boy. I roll my eyes and sigh. Of course these girls would be the ones to text me. Thanks, Yuri. I look up from my phone over at Monica. Please don't encourage her. I put my phone on silent before locking it and putting it back in my pocket. Monica seems to do the same. Good, now there's no room for distractions. So they just let you live alone? Yep. They're also giving me some money every month to buy essentials. However, sometimes I sometimes manage to save some to use for extra things. Oh, like this date? Nah, I'd say this counts as essential. Well, I can't say I don't know what it's like to live alone. My parents go on business trips so often that the house is basically mine. And no matter how busy those trips may be, they somehow still manage to call me once a day to check how I'm doing. Aw, that's really sweet. She nods in response. I'm really grateful that they go out of their way for small things like that. Although I do wish they got rid of that lonely feeling I get living there. She starts to look off to the side. Quick, Richie, think of something. Well, hey, I could always come over. If you wanted me to, that is. I wouldn't just, show up uninvited or anything. Pretty sure that counts as breaking and entering. And I can't really keep you company if I end up in a jail cell. You know? There's no need to be embarrassed. I know what you meant. Huh. Seems like my idiocy has managed to cheer her up yet again. Guess that's one thing I got going for me. Alright, how about this? Huh? If you stop acting so embarrassed around me, I'll tell you next time I'm feeling lonely. Deal? I chuckle at her before winking back. Deal. We both start giggling at our own silliness. There's no way in hell I'm going to keep my end of that deal. It is sad to see she feels so lonely though. I suppose though being alone in a house and not having a lot of real friends would do that to a person. Maybe that's why it never really bugged me. I always had Siri to rely on whenever I felt lonely. Or, if I need someone to bug me since she's pretty good at doing that. Oh, here comes the waiter. Look over to see the waiter walking over to our table with our drinks in his tray. He places them on the table when we thank him. Monica picks up her cup and takes a sip. That's the good stuff. I still can't believe you actually drink that. Come on, it's not that bad. Here, try some. She holds out her cup to me. What? Come on, just take a sip. It's not poisonous, I swear. Is she really sharing her drink with me? Okay, I guess. I gently take the cup out of her hand. I slowly lift up and take a sip. I immediately shudder at the sheer bitterness of it. Oh, come on. It's not that bad. Maybe to you. I put her cup back down on the table and take a swig of my own drink. That's better. Did not want to take that taste lingering in my mouth. Aw, that's so cool! Dude, wait, hold up. Thumbnail alert right here. Hey, can I ask you something? Sure, go ahead. How did Sari end up as vice president of the literature club? Not to be rude or anything, but wouldn't someone like Yuri be more qualified? I can see why you'd think that. On the surface, Sari doesn't seem like the best option to have as second in command. But she's actually really good at managing people. Remember what happened last Friday? I think she did an excellent job breaking up you and Natsuki. Alright, fair point. I guess I didn't think about that. Although that wasn't one of the reasons she became my vice president. It was mostly because she helped me start the club. Wait, Sayori helped you start the club? Mm-hmm. I would have thought she was the last member or something. Nope, she was the very first one. You see, back then I was the leader of the debate club. Somehow, some things went south and I decided to take my leave. Really? What happened? Nothing major, just all politics was really starting to bug me. I felt like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. So I left and realized that I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And that's when I came up with the idea for the literature club. Ah, I see. So where does Sayori fit into this equation? I take a sip out of my coffee and translate Monica's story. I knew I knew that if I wanted to start a club, I couldn't do it alone. So I started putting up some flyers around the school. Each flyer told them that if they wanted to join, they had to see me for more details. Monica suddenly starts looking at this a bit sadder. The only problem was no one did. What? Nobody? She slowly nods. Anytime someone would come up to me, they just talk about something else. Not once did anyone ever mention the club unless I brought it up. And when I would, they'd always find some way to quickly change the subject. Wow, that's rough. It was honestly one of the first signs of how fake the people around me were. Until a small smile appears across her face. A bubbly, coral pink-haired girl approached me during lunch. With the first words coming out of her mouth being, "Can I please join your club?" She was begging? Yeah, I guess she assumed a lot of people had asked already and was expecting me to turn her down. Of course, I obviously accepted. And since she was my first official member, I gave her the title of Vice President. I see. You know, I still remember when Siri told me she was in a club. I honestly couldn't believe it was a literature club of all things. Never thought she'd be that big into literature. Neither did I. Which led me to question her about their first meeting. As Monica tells her story, I begin to visualize it in my mind. We were both discussing our favorite pieces of literature that day when I noticed something. Siri's answers were, well, very broad. She wouldn't ever tell me anything specific she liked about the books or poems she'd named. So I just straight up asked her, Sayori? Yeah? Please be honest with me. Are you really that passionate about literature? She seemed surprised by my question, but that surprise eventually faded and turned to embarrassment. No. She slowly looked down in shame. Then why did you decide to join this club? Uh, well, let me guess. It was because the popular girl was running it. What? No! Wait, I mean, kinda? Huh? What do you mean by kinda? Well, it's just that a lot of the time I see you all by yourself. And I always thought it was weird since everyone seemed to like you. So I just thought you might be lonely and that this club would be a good way for us to become friends. I honestly couldn't believe what I was hearing. All this time, I only met people who talked to me because of my social status, only interacting with me for brownie points, or to brag to their friends that they know me. But for the first time in my entire high school life, someone wanted to be my actual friend. Tears began to form in my eyes. Please don't cry. I'm really sorry for joining such a stupid reason. Thank you. Huh? I swiftly wiped my tears away, trying to look professional once again. Welcome to the Literature Club, Sayori. Wait, really? I get to stay? Yes, you can stay. As my vice president. She let out a loud gasp once I said that. Hooray! Thank you, Monica. You're the best. She quickly embraced me, which caught me a bit off guard. But I hugged her back. You're welcome. This is giving me DDLC plus vibes. Oh, and don't worry. I'm not just here to make friends. I want to learn all there is to know about literature. And that's when I learned that this club isn't only a place to share literature, but a place where people can forge unbreakable friendships with one another. And the rest is history. Wow, that was a nice story. It also helped clear up a lot of questions I had. Like, why I haven't been kicked out of the club yet. You know, since you asked me a question, I think it was my turn to ask you one. Are you even remotely interested in literature? She asked me the same question she asked Sayori. I should probably just be honest then, right? Oh, asking the hard ones, eh? Well, honestly, when I first joined the club, my interest was pretty low. I figured as much. However, after being exposed to it for a few weeks, I think that interest has grown a good amount. Oh? Well, it's good to know you're actually taking interest in the main point of the club. Out of the corner of my eye, I can see a waiter approaching our table again. He drops off the bill and thanks us for our stay. Well, I suppose we should probably get going. Oh, yeah, I guess we should. Damn, I don't want this date to end just yet. Suddenly, an idea pops in my head. Hey, why don't we have a stroll through the park? There's still plenty of daylight outside. I gestured toward one of the cafe windows for emphasis. Oh, the park sounds nice. Sure, let's do it. Alright, you wait outside while I handle this bill. Okay. She casually gets up from the seat and walks towards the door as I prepare to look over the bill. Okay, let's see here. That's not that bad. Especially since it could have been a lot worse. I'm pulling my wallet and lay out the exact amount on the table. Plus a 5% tip. Always tip your waiters, people. Once I'm done paying, I get up from my seat and surprisingly spot Monica still in the cafe. She looks like she's staring at one of the desserts behind the glass at the front of the counter. I walk over to her and try to get her attention. Monica? Huh? She turns to face me as if my voice broke her from her trance. Oh, sorry. I got distracted. You ready to go? Not yet. There's something I need to do first. Oh, did all that coffee get to you? Yeah. You can just wait outside. I'll be out in a few minutes. Okay. She makes her way out the door and I watch her from afar. Once I see her look down at her phone, I walk towards the counter. Okay, so she was staring at this one, right? I started to expect the dessert that Monica had her eyes on previously. Looks like a small brownie with chocolate chips in it. I guess she likes chocolate. Honestly, who doesn't? Well, probably someone who's allergic to chocolate. I asked the man at the counter how much the brownie is. Well, I guess that's fine considering how much I saved earlier. I put the money on the counter as the man packages the dessert. Once he's finished, he hands it over to me. Have a nice day. I give him a wave as I walk out the cafe. I show over to Monica as she turns to face me. Here, this is for you. I hold the bag out for her. Oh, what is this? I saw you looking at it earlier and thought you probably want it. She opens the bag to see what's inside. When she spots it, she lets out a small gasp. Richie, you didn't have to buy this for me. Yeah, I know. I just wanted to give you a present. Besides, you looked hungry. Well, I suppose all that coffee is making me a bit peckish. See? She takes the brownie out of the bag and takes a small bite. Well, how's it taste? My question is immediately answered as I see a huge smile grow on her face while she chews. I think it's safe to assume she likes it. It's so good! Thank you, Richie. Don't mention it. Now come on, let's head to the park. She nods before taking her bite of her dessert. We then begin our trek to the park, walking side by side once again. Ooh. Okay, wait, new background? Okay, I like this. You know, for my first date, this is going surprisingly well. I mean, the only negative I could think of is all the money I spent today. But even that wasn't that bad. I'm probably only going to be forced to eat ramen noodles for a few days instead of a week. Plus, I'd say it was worth it. I look over at Monica, who seems to be enjoying her brownie as we walk. So, you said you play Smash Bros, right? Are there other games you play? Not really. I barely have time to play the games I have. Well, that's okay. I have a few other games we could play if we all hang out again. That sounds like fun. I wonder if you're bad at those games too. What? Hey, you better watch yourself. I could always use that little tactics Yori and Natsuki used on the sleepover. I raise my hand in front of me and move my fingers at her. I can see the terror in her face as she takes a step toward her. You wouldn't dare. Try me. Let me remind you that I grew up with Sayori. I'm used to dishing this out. It was one of the only ways to get her off of me anytime she'd get in her wrestling phase. I swear, if you touch me, I'll break your arm. She says this while nervously giggling. Alright, fine. I put my hands back in my pocket. Next time, though, you won't be so lucky. Oh, hush. We continued to chat and walk through the park for a few more minutes. I never noticed until now how nice this place looks. I should definitely keep this place in mind whenever I just need to relax. I also find it kind of strange I haven't messed up anything yet on this date. Have I finally learned something from all those romance animes I've watched? Hey, we should probably start heading back now. It is a school night. Oh, yeah, you're right. Sure don't want to miss an amazing day of school. I make, I make sure to say this in the most monotone voice I can pull off, which ends up getting a giggle out of Monica. Want me to walk you home? I'd love that. We hold each other's hands and walk out of the park, bringing an end to this amazing date. I walk her up to the door as she takes out her key. She then proceeds to unlock the door and turns around to face me. I had a great time today, Richie. Thank you for this wonderful date. It was no problem. I had a great time too. It was nice going into the park with someone who doesn't beg me to push them on the swings, especially when they're twice the age of it being normal. Oh? Who's to say that won't happen next time? Next time? I can feel my cheeks burning up at the thought. There's gonna be a next time? Hmm, maybe. I suppose we'll just have to wait and see, now won't we? She giggled to herself while I continued to blush. There's her signature teasing. And just like usual, it's working. Well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. I proceeded to walk away from her house, my hands now resting in my pockets like usual. Well, that was. Richie, wait! My thoughts were abruptly interrupted by Monica's voice. I turned to see her jogging towards me. Huh? What's up? I think you forgot something. What? Damn it, are you serious? I knew I'd find a way to mess this up somehow. I really hope it wasn't something important like my wallet. What is it? This. Oh. I feel her soft lips press mine for a few seconds before pulling away. I'll see you tomorrow. She begins to run back towards her house while I stand there, speechless from what just occurred. I can hear her go inside and close the front door. I I actually got my first kiss. All right. I put my fist into the air to celebrate my victory. I can't believe it. I finally got my first kiss. Now now I'm not much of a loser as everyone thought I was. At least I'm at least slightly better. I always knew moving back here was a good idea. I started slowly making my way towards my house with the biggest smile plastered on my face. Man, I can't wait to not tell Sayori about this. Yeah, just let Sayori guess. Let her guess and figure it out. She won't. Wednesday. Shut up already. I actually clicked the top of my alarm clock to stop its constant beeping. Yeah, I know that feeling. I then slowly opened my eyes and lift my head up from my pillow. Ah, too much light. I put my hand in front of my eyes in an attempt to protect myself from sunlight. Why is it so bright this early in the morning? Wait, what time is it? I grab my phone and turn the screen on. Oh shit! I should have from my bed. Oh. Okay, maybe I should have given myself a few minutes to wake up. I pick myself up off the floor and start getting ready. I really don't know why I even showed up today, especially since I was able to make it to one class. I should have just gone back to sleep. Although I guess if I did go back to sleep, that would probably unleash an angry Sayori onto me, as opposed to the slightly less angry Sayori I'm about to get after she sees me in the club today. I'll go to the club door and stand outside for a bit. I slowly look through the window to see Sayori, Yuri, and Natsuki already inside. Guess Monika's running late again. You know, on second thought, maybe I should just skip the club today. Wait, that won't do anything. She knows where I live. Looks like I just have to go in there and face the music. I gently open the clubroom door. Right as I open the door, all the girls inside turn their attention towards me. I walk a little bit inside as they continue staring. Uh, hey? They all quickly run towards me, invading every ounce of my personal space. Whoa, hey! Are they all mad I missed school? How'd your date go, Richie? Did you mess it all up? I swear, if you messed it all up, did you take her someplace nice? So where were you today? Whoa, okay, take it easy. I'll explain everything in a bit. Just give me a bit of space first. They all back up a bit once I say that. There, that's better. So, the date. I took her to a cafe, which led to us walking in the park afterwards. No, I did not mess anything up, and we both had a lovely time. I'm starting to leave out the kiss. I don't really feel comfortable sharing that information just yet, especially without knowing how Monica feels about it. What about Sayori's second question? Hmm? Oh no. I slowly turn around to see the source of this all too familiar voice. Well, this is it. Hey, Monica. How's it going? Did you skip class? No. Well, not deliberately. See, I kind of overslept. I can feel her eyes piercing through my body while I think of a good excuse. I guess Sayori isn't the only one I need to be worrying about. Richie, tell me, what time did you go to bed last night? Oh no. She is not going to like the answer. 5 in the morning? I notice her get progressively more irritated after I say that. Okay, I know you're mad, but you don't understand. The show I was watching was getting really good. I just had to finish the first season. And second season. Monica closed her eyes and let out a long sigh. Why do I feel afraid? Well, you know what? Since you missed all your classes today, hey, not all of them. I made it to one. For like the last 20 minutes. As I was saying, since you missed most of your classes today, you're going to be spending all the time in the club today studying. Got it? Wait, what? Got it? She said in a more firm tone than before. A defeated sigh. Got it. Good. Wait, are you serious? We were going to start the next volume of Parfait Girls today. Can't you, like, punish him tomorrow or something, Monica? Sorry, Natsuki, but Richie here has to be disciplined for his actions. You two can be together tomorrow. Okay, fine. Sorry, Natsuki. Yeah. Just wake up earlier next time, dummy. I guess I'll just work on my poem today, then. I could help you, Natsuki. If you'd like me to. Oh, sure. If you want. Both girls begin to walk to a pair of desks to start writing. I started making my way over to the desk itself. Where do you think you're going? Before Monica stops me. I don't fully trust you to do your work. So you're going to be sitting next to me in front of the club room. Alright? Okay. She starts walking over to the seat as I follow her. I walk by Sayori, who sticks her tongue at me as I pass. I sit down at the desk next to Monica and see the rest of the girls start their own individual activities. Well, I better get started. I take my books out of my bag and place them on the desk. Before I can open the one I need, Monica's hand lands on top of it. I turn to face her and notice she's smiling? And now we have some privacy. My eyes widen as she continues to giggle. You did all this to give us some privacy? Well, not all of it. I do still think you need to be punished for missing class. Which means you have to study over here, mister. Then what's the difference? I won't be that strict about it. She flashes a smile, which manages to get a smirk out of me. I knew this girl's charisma would be dangerous. But enough of that, I should probably get some studying done. Ugh, I'm so bored. I've been studying for like half an hour now. I started to look around the room to see what everyone else is up to. Natsuki and Yuri seem to be writing together. It's nice to see them two getting along. Sayori is reading some kind of novel. She seems really confused by it though, so I'm assuming it was a gift from Yuri. Gotta give her credit for trying. And then there's Monica, who seems to be typing something on her laptop. Well, time to bargain with my warden for some freedom. Monica, can I stop studying now? This work is killing me. You've been studying for 10 minutes. It can't be killing you that badly. Wait, 10? I swear it felt like 30. Come on, can't they take a break or something? I know you could probably use a break from all your work you're doing. She looks over at me, then back to the computer screen, probably thinking over my suggestion. I suppose I could take a break since we're at the club. She turns around to face under her chair to face me. Yes, I'm free. Hey, I know what we can do. We should play some games on that laptop of yours. No can do, Richie. This laptop is for schoolwork only. What? Oh, come on. Are you really trying to tell me you never use your laptop to do anything besides schoolwork? I never said that. I actually use it for my own leisure quite frequently. But that's only outside of school. When in here, it's strictly used for work. Yeah, but we're in club. This should technically not count. Okay, she's not buying that. Looks like I'll have to take a page out of Sayori's book. Come on, please. It's just one game, I promise. I clasp my hands together while she resumes glaring at me. She eventually lets out a sigh. Alright, fine. Yes, but only one game. After that, we're going to do activities that were usually actually befitting of a literature club. Got it? Yes, ma'am. I give her my army salute, which causes her to giggle slightly and shake her head. You're such a dork. She mumbles this while clicking her laptop. I'm assuming she's saving her work, afraid I might mess her stuff up. It's a reasonable fear to have, honestly. Once she's done, she slides over in front of me. I open up and start looking for a game to play. Let's see here. Oh, I think she'll like this one. I click on the game and motion for Monica to come closer. Alright, so for this game, we have to just share the keyboard to play. Most of the controls are on the left side, while yours are on the right. I start to explain all the controls to her as she positions her hands accordingly. Okay, so what's the goal of the game? There really isn't much of a goal. We just kinda kill zombies and survive for as long as we can. I see. Sounds simple enough. You ready? Mm-hmm. Let's slay some zombies. I bring the mouse cursor over to the giant play button on the screen and click it. Really hope she has fun with this. Sarah and I used to play games like this when I would go over to her house. She never had any game consoles, so we were stuck playing on her computer. Ah, the good old days. Man, dude, I actually remember, like, when I was a kid, like me and my friend, Ash, he goes by Ash now. He and I actually, when he was younger, we actually used to play a lot of games on a computer, like mostly on a site called Deep in Space. I'm not sure if anyone remembers a website called Deep in Space. It's a very obscure website, but I used to play a lot of games on it, and I had a lot of favorites on there growing up. As our characters load into the game, I hear Monica snicker. Wow, I didn't expect this game to look like this. Yeah, most of the objects of the game are made out of boxes. It's a little silly. It's a silly looking style, but it works. As soon as Zoe starts walking to the edge of the screen. Look out, zombie! I mash the button on the keyboard to shoot them. Hey, not too hard. I still have to use this, you know. Sorry. More zombies instantly start spawning. Oh, that's a lot of them. Yeah, and don't worry about ammo. They usually drop some when they die. And sometimes they even drop new weapons. Ow. Monica and I both proceed to shoot the wave down, with Monica getting most of the kills. Oh, I think I got a new weapon. Oh, the Uzi. That's a good one. Try it out on the next wave. Knowing after I say that, the next wave zombies appear. This time I don't get any of the kills as Monica makes quick work of them due to her new weapon. Did you see that? They didn't stand a chance. Yeah, you really messed them up. Way to go. She looks like she's enjoying herself. Mission accomplished, I guess. I wonder how long until she quits and we have to do club stuff, though. Later. There's a new gun in the ground, Richie. Get it! I'm trying. There's just so many zombies. If you don't hurry, the devil's gonna kill us. Damn it, I know it. Damn it, I'm dead. Seriously? I told you to kite them. Oh, you mean kill them? There's a misspelling right there. I was, but it's kind of hard to do that when more zombies spawn behind you. Now I'm dead too. Those devils are so cheap. Why are devils even in a game about zombies anyway? Guys? We both look up from the laptop and see Suri standing in front of us. What are you two doing? You've been pretty loud for a while now. Yeah, it's kind of hard to focus with all of you yelling. I look over at Natsuki, ironically enough, yell at that from across the room. Sorry. I suppose I got a little carried away. Yeah, sorry about that. I gently scratch the back of my head, slightly embarrassed. Not nearly as embarrassed as Monica seems to be, though. I guess she's not used to people seeing that side of her. I never thought she'd be that competitive. It was honestly kind of cute to see such a big contrast to the usual persona she usually puts on. Persona? Get it? Cause this mod is based on Persona? Huh? You get it? Monica soon stands up from the scene and walks in the middle of the room. Seems she's recomposed herself. Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we wrapped up for today. At tomorrow's meeting, we'll start off with a brand new activity I thought of, so I hope you're all ready for it. Yay, new activity! I hope there's cupcakes. Why would there be cupcakes? Cupcakes have nothing to do with literature. They could be if we tried. While Natsuki and Siri discussed the literature capabilities of cupcakes, I started to pack my things. I proceed to get up as Monica walks towards me, retrieving her laptop. We should probably finish this up some other time. Yeah. I know this is probably a stupid question considering how long we were playing, but did you like it? Yeah, I did. It was really fun. Also, sorry about all the yelling. Hey, don't worry about it. Happens to the best of us when games are involved. Besides, I'm just glad I got to relax and take a break from all that studying. And get out doing literature activities. Well, that wasn't my main intention, but I guess it's still a positive. I shrug at her, wearing a smug grin on my face, which manages to get some giggles out of her. You're such a slacker. Hey, slacking is one of the few things I excel at. Well, that and sleeping. It used to be video games until I met her. I am truly sorry for wasting your club time, though. I'll be sure not to do it again. Oh, it wasn't a waste. Like I said, that game was really fun. It's really beneficial to take breaks every now and again. If you overwork yourself, it can lead to many health-related issues in the future. And not only that, but the quality of your work can potentially suffer as well. That's why it's always important to pace yourself while working and taking a step back to relax if need be. This has been Monica's life tip of the day. Thanks for listening. I give her a curious look as I chuckle as well. A life tip? I don't know, honestly. I sometimes give out tips like that to the other girls, but it's usually all writing related. Ah, I see. She really is like the voice of reason around here, huh? I guess I needed another one of those in my life with Mom not being here. Will I ever hear one of those literature tips of the day? Well, first off, they're actually called writing tips of the day. I'm not an English teacher, so I'm not going to teach you about literature. Which is a shame, because I'd actually pay attention in English class if she was the teacher. And secondly, we'll just have to see on Friday now, won't we? You really love keeping me guessing, don't ya? What can I say? You're fun to mess with. She puts her laptop in her bag and continues to pack up. I'm not sure if what she just said is a good thing or a bad thing. I think I'll go with chaotic neutral. Yep, that sounds reasonable, honestly. Evening. Oh, I want this. And this? And this? Oh, and I can't forget about this. Siri walks back to the cart and drops all the food she had in her hands onto it. Siri, all of what you just dropped into the cart was snacks. Don't you think you should get some real food? All that stuff is last. On my shopping list, snacks are always number one priority. I roll my eyes as we proceed to the store. Remind me why I had to come along when you're the one grocery shopping? Because shopping is way more fun when you have a buddy to talk to. Huh, I guess so. And besides, someone had to push the cart. And right when I thought her reasons were innocent. Hey, you want to hang out in my place after this? I might need some help eating all this food. Suri, you and I both know you don't need my help to eat all this. She giggles as she continues browsing the aisles. Also, I'd love to, but I actually have some homework I need to do. Which is most likely going to take all night. Why didn't you just do it when you got home? I was tired. I had to take my after school nap. Wait, you still do those? I thought you would have stopped by the time we all got to high school. Are you kidding? I'll never give those up. It's like a ritual at this point. What hap what happens when you graduate? You can't have after school naps without school. Oh, that's easy. I'll sleep in. Whatever. I'm happy to hear you've been doing your work though. We continue walking through the grocery store, occasionally stopping whenever something catches Sayori's eye. I would buy something for myself while we were here, but my wallet is still kind of hurting from the stuff I bought for the sleepover. Not to mention my date with Monica took a few jabs at it as well. I hope I have enough to survive until my next allowance. I think I got all the snacks I wanted. Okay, so we're finally going to shop for real food now, right? Not just yet. I'm going to ask the girls if they have any snack suggestions. Sori takes out her phone and begins texting. You know, I really wonder why her parents let her do the shopping. I'm not sure how long they can last on chips and sweets, especially at their age. I rest my elbows on the cart and handle as Sayori continues to text. Hey, let's go. Monica's perspective. Oh, wait, okay, wait. We can see her in her bedroom? Okay, first of all, very fancy. I like the pattern blanket. Also, what the heck is that thing on her shelf? It looks like looks like one of the star bits you get in Mario Galaxy. And she just has she just has a giant key in a container. Oh, calculus. I may understand you, but you're never fun to do. The ringing of my phone breaks me from my focus. I suppose I could use a small break. I grab my phone and answer it. Hello? Hey, Monty! I hope I'm not interrupting anything, but I kinda need your opinion on something. There's nothing pretty serious if she's calling me this late at night. It's no problem, Sayori. I always have time for you girls. What's up? Okay, so Richie and I are shopping at this grocery store. I was wondering if you had any snack suggestions. I kind of got a bunch of junk food and I need something healthy to balance it out. Or not. I honestly should have expected this from Sayori. Well, you can never go wrong with some fruits and vegetables. Carrots, bananas, apple slices, to name a few. Oh, I love apples. Thank you for your help, Monica. My tummy thanks you too. It's no problem. Tell Richie I said hi. Will do. I hear her hang up while I do the same. I slowly lean back in my chair. So Richie's helping her. Memories of a recent date start to flood my head. It was a pretty nice date. Wasn't anything too fancy, but it felt way more genuine than most of my usual dates. It did feel like he was constantly trying to impress me. He was just being himself. It's just, I don't know if he really is the one. Does he really like me? Or is he just using me like all the other guys? What am I saying? Richie wouldn't do that. He's too nice for something like that, right? I can't be thinking about this stuff right now. It was just one date. He might not even feel the same way. I need to clear my head. I get up from my chair and start to change some warmer clothes. I close my front door and walk outside, my earbuds resting in my ears. Maybe a nice jog will help. I turn on my music and begin running at a steady pace. The weather's really nice out right now. It's chilly, but not too chilly. Perfect jacket weather. I picked the perfect time for a run. After a few more minutes of jogging, I stopped by a nearby park. I think this is a good spot to take a break. I take a seat in a nearby bench and look up at the sky. I always thought about what would have happened if I never started the club. I mean, I'd probably be stuck as president of the debate club, discussing politics and the budget rather than things I'm actually interested in. But not only would the club existing affect me, it would deprive the girls of something very special to them as well. A place where Natsuki can be safe to indulge in her interests. A place where Yuri can break out of her shell and act like herself. A place where Sayori's smile always seems to shine the brightest. I need a place where I might have met someone I love. It's funny. When I first started this club, I thought it was just going to be a side hobby, something I can work as a break from my constant busyness. Hmm. Now look at it. It's probably one of the most important things in my life. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for all of it. I feel a small smile creep its way into my face. I'm really lucky to have friends like them. Friends that actually like me for me, and not just for my life. Friends that will actually judge me if necessary, and aren't just yes men to get on my good side. Friends that I'll know will always be there for me if I need them. Which is why I look down at my open palms and close it tightly. I promise that I'll never stop protecting them or this city. 3 more seconds of stargazing, a man approaches me. I take out my earbuds to see what he needs. Oh, excuse me, can you tell me where the nearest gas station is? My car's kind of running low. Oh, sure. Strange that he mentions a car when there is none parked around us. Despite my suspicions, I give him directions to a gas station not too far from us. Thank you. You've been a big help. You're welcome. Stay safe. I'll even by as he starts to walk away. That isn't until he stops and turns on his heels, walking back towards me. Actually, there's one more thing I could use your help with. I see him slowly reaching into his pocket. Oh? And what might that be? He quickly pulls out a handgun and points it at me. Just as I expected. Your money. Hand it over. I give him a smirk, which seems to irritate him. You think this is funny? Give me your fucking money right now. Since he's getting agitated, I should probably start to comply a bit. I put my hands up and slowly get up from the bench. Don't you fucking move. Well now, how am I supposed to give you my money if you told me not to move, sweetheart? Shut up. No running then. Now that's a better choice of words. I don't need your approval. Okay. Look, my wallet is in my pocket. I'm going to get it right now. I slowly reach towards my pocket as the man watches me. My arm continues to slowly descend until it reaches the outer brim of my pants. Then, I forcefully swat the gun out of the man's hand. How? Well, I started like giving him a swift elbow to the chest. Oh, his breath blows out of him like a balloon. Then finish him with a quick kick to the face, causing him to fall to the ground. Laying right next to him, the gun he was trying to use on me. I'm going to take a wild guess and say he doesn't have a license for that. I reach into the man's pocket to find his phone. I dial 911, then leave the phone lying on top of him while it's dialing. Looks like my work here is done. I would have done a bit more, but I think sending a message is good enough. No, not to mug random people on the street at night. You never know who's a superhero. I put my earbuds back in and start jogging back towards my house. Wait, looks like we're going to the produce aisle. Guessing she's suggesting something healthy. Mm-hmm. That was the main reason I asked her. Plus, I'm just used to going to her for advice. I don't blame ya. She's pretty knowledgeable. Oh, by the way, she told me to tell you hi. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, nice. Can you stop? All she said was hi. I know, but it probably means way more to you than it does to me. To me, it's just a hi. But to you, it must be like, oh, I love you so much, Richie-kun. I seriously question why I still hang out with you. That's someone that is a bit too much of a need to make friends. She quickly boosts me on the nose before running ahead. I slowly begin to trail her, continuing to push the cart. Can't believe she thinks I'd act like that over something as small as a hi. I do kind of wonder why she said hi to me, though. Like, was there any specific reason? Or was there... Oh my god, I'm doing it right now! I noticed she always left my side. I start to push the cart a little more briskly now. I eventually find her in the produce aisle, talking to someone. Once I get closer, I realize that person is Natsuki. Hey Natsuki, what's up? Oh, hey Richie. I didn't expect to see you both here. Yeah, well, what can I say? Kinda need food to live. Shut up, you know what I mean. I didn't expect to run into you here either. Do you guys always shop together? Nah, this is just a random thing. Yeah, I needed to do some shopping and thought Richie would make for some good company. More like I make for a good pack mule. I see. Well, I came here because I was running low on a few things. I glanced down and inspected the items in our bag. Flour, sugar, milk, eggs. Seems like a dessert ingredients. Oh, are those for tomorrow perhaps? Made for a certain special activity? Sayori, for the last time, I have nothing to do with the activity tomorrow. The more you deny it, the more I think it's true. I chuckle at their antics as Natsuki sighs. Hey, we still have a few more things to go before we're done. You want to tag along with us? A dejected look appears on Natsuki's face. I'd love to, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Her eyes begin to shift away from us. Is everything alright with her? Well, hey, that's alright. We can always do something together with some other time. Suddenly text tone cuts me off. Hold up, I have to check this. Natsuki takes out her phone and turns on the screen. Ugh, are you freaking serious? I actually have to go now. Oh, okay. We'll see you tomorrow. Sayori swiftly hugs Natsuki, seemingly surprising her. Strangely enough, Natsuki actually accepts it. She even looks slightly happier. Yeah, see you tomorrow. She dashes off towards the checkout. Sayori glances over to me with a look of concern on her face. I simply respond with a shrug. I guess Natsuki has some strict parents. I hope everything is alright. Hey, how about we finish up this shopping, eh? The faster we get this done, the faster you can eat those snacks. Oh, you're right. We need to get to the actual food now. Let's go! She quickly runs off to another part of the store as I begin to casually follow. That should distract her worrying thoughts. Actually, I'm not sure she even knows what to get out from here on out. I should probably help her with the selection, not just for her sake, but for her parents as well. After a few minutes of getting the rest of the groceries, we find ourselves walking back to Sayori's house, bags in hand. Alright, I think that this will be a good time for us to stop right now. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like, comment what you think, share this video with your friends, and be sure to subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single notification. I'll see all of you in the next video. Bye.